Hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy to see everybody. Yeah, it's another good, happy season that we are going through, uh, celebrating the birthday of Christ. Yeah, and it's been well. It's been a quiet moment, just listening and reflecting on life issues and just being quiet. And so today I want to discuss about a touching topic that I have come to learn in the few years that I have lived in or on planet Earth. Yeah, some people use others, and I feel that is the reason as to why my longtime friend Charity Muthoni Muturi ended up losing hope in life because people used her. People used whatever she used to sit down and discuss. They used to fetch money using her speeches and her life stories. And I must say I have been a victim for quite a while, but I want to thank God because God has opened my eyes and I can't agree to be used. So this is what happens. Somebody registers a company. Right now, let's say I'm in a support group because I'm in the support groups of mental health. So you meet, you discuss issues, you support each other according to what you're going through. So you tell the story, your life story, to the group of people that you are with, the other person shares. So you strengthen each other. That is why it is called a support group, because it is for psychosocial support. So after you meet and somebody discovers that it is a crowd and you can fetch money with it, what people do, I don't know whether it is lack of finance or whether it is being greedy, somebody registers the company using a name. And then after you register a company, you start fetching for sponsors and donors. And of course, money starts flowing in. And I was really listening the other day to a lady called Shiro Waokrad, and she was saying that in most registered foundations and groups, people are just working and doing the groups to enrich themselves and to make money. And I've discovered that that is very true. So what happened is that the group was registered. Of course, donors and sponsors start giving money, and they don't give little money. They give millions. They give hundreds of thousands of dollars. And of course, so you are now called for a meeting for that support, mental health support now, or psychosocial support. You go register, and at the end of the meeting, maybe you are hosted, of course, with some tea and some snacks, or maybe lunch, and paying for the room. And at the end of the meeting, if you are lucky, you are given some 1,000 or maybe 500 or maybe 1,500 according to what the person wants to part with. And I came to learn that these meetings, when you go and register and they take your signature, they use the signatures to fetch the money from the donors. So when you're given 500, and of course you're given maybe lunch or breakfast, let's say for that day, maybe you spend with all that, you spend maybe 1,000 or 2,000. The person who is hosting or who is giving you all that, he's just gathering you to get the signatures to show that there is a group and there is something going on in the group. So the sponsors are given that report of the meeting, that there was a meeting on such and such a day. And so the sponsors give millions, and the person can be given invitations to conferences, world conferences. You go to all over the world, you travel all over the world. That was what happened for a long time. And the person who benefits is the leader of the group, because when you pocket 500 or 1,000, the leader is pocketing millions of money. So the leader is earning a living. So I just wanted to talk about this issue to enlighten those who go for meetings, those who go to meetings where you sign against your name, you give your telephone number, your contact, and so on, and maybe your career, or maybe you are told to give a speech or your experience about whatever you are going through. They use those speeches and your signatures to fetch money from donors, and they make a living out of that. It does not last long, but I thought that this is what made my friend Charity to lose hope, because I think people made livings and made fortunes out of whatever she used to talk, and herself, she've never benefited from anything, because she was even borrowing fare to go to those meetings or to go home from those meetings. So I'm just enlightening people. Don't agree to be used. Wherever you go for meetings and you are told to sign somewhere and you're dished out with a certain amount of money, open your eyes. And this is just an eye opener, that don't agree to be used of giving your experiences, attending meetings to be given 1,000. You can attend a meeting and be given maybe 100,000 or 200,000. That's okay, because it is like you have been paid for what you have said, or for even spending your time 1 hour or 2 hours talking about something you have gone through, which is packaged and resold and put maybe in a better language. And they even add the stories, or wanapidua kidogo, they change a bit so that it can fit whatever they want, and of course it can fetch views. So this is just but an eye opener of that. Don't agree to be used. Be paid for anything you say or wherever you sign your name against. Don't agree to be given 500, 1,000, 2,000. It's not worth your speech and your time and your energy. But if somebody gives you 100,000, 50,000, it's okay. But I'm enlightening you to know that people are using your speech, your life experience, to fetch money for themselves through registered organizations where they get funded dollars and dollars of money. So at long last, they are the ones who benefit. You go home with your 500, which cannot even pay the fare that you used and the time in your speech and your meals. Thank you so much for listening. Have happy festive period, and I wish everyone a happy new year 2026, full of God's blessings. We pray that our country become better, and that everybody enjoys a holiday and a meal. That is the most important thing. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.